Right, sorry, got interrupted in mid-flow by somebody coming in, very curious to have a look at the camper van. I think I covered most of the things already. So just a couple more things to say. So you've got this fold-away table, which I've now put in position. Basically, it mounts to the rails, and to get it go onto the rails, you have to sort of put it in like that, at a kind of sloped position, and it clips in, and then obviously you've got this little telescopic leg down here to adjust it and get it to the right height. The van is diesel. It'll come to you with a full tank. Please bring it back with a full tank at the end. It fills down here, so you open the passenger door, then you can open that flap. There goes the diesel in there. So these T6s have also got quite sophisticated emissions control systems. So they're sort of, the latest kind of clean burning allowed in the ultra low emission zone. And one of the things that they have for that is AdBlue. So AdBlue fills down here. It's like an additive that they use in the emissions. So the AdBlue will occasionally come up on the dashboard saying that it needs some filling, and it'll give an amount that it needs filling. If it does that, please put in exactly the amount that it says, not too much and not too little. If you put too much in, you can damage it, and because it just won't know that you've put more in than it requested, which is why we don't fill it now, sort of as a precaution. We can't. You have to wait till it asks for more AdBlue to go in. So don't put too much in, don't put too little, just put the right amount in. You can buy it from petrol stations. It'll either be on the pump, or it'll be where the sort of charcoal and things are, the newspapers are outside the thing. It's not expensive, but keep a receipt. We'll reimburse you for any AdBlue that has to go in. So it'll only come up on the dashboard every few weeks that it needs that. And just to say as well, so they've also got diesel particulate filters on these vans. If you haven't owned a car with one before, basically every so often it needs to do a thing called a regeneration, which it will do when it's on the motorway and driving along. It kind of basically gets out of a city centre, and then when it's revving hard, doing 70 on the motorway, it can get very hot, and then it burns. The filter gets very hot, and then basically it burns off all of the soot that's been collecting in it, and sort of expels it in an environmentally friendly way. So you'll see again something come up on the dashboard for the DPF. If it needs to regenerate, and you just need to keep driving at the a steady sort of 70 miles an hour, basically 3,000 revs, until it's finished its sort of regeneration. It can kind of do damage if it doesn't get to do its regeneration every so often. So what else is there to say? So you've got a radio that you can sort out your phone to go into it on Bluetooth. You've got climate control here. This one turns on how much blow you've got. That one does how much hot and cold, and then you can select whereabouts that goes. You've also got we're looking for it. There is cruise control. I think it's on this button here on the dash, and you can also press that button to see various displays on the dashboard. Electric mirrors, electric windows. I think that's probably everything. So we're going to put the roof up, at the roof back down, and just show you how I do that. So go up here. I'm looking for these two handholds like that. There's the other one. I'm going to put the phone down for a second, and I'll pull the roof back down. As I say, I've got this bungee strap done up so that it will pull the canvas inwards, and then I'm just going to pull it most of the way, and then just make sure the canvas has gone on the inside. I'm just pulling it all in the van so it's not poking out the sides. Tuck it all the way at the front, and then it's just a question of doing these straps back up again. I'm not going to do that on the film because it's not great watching, but basically do them up tight, and then once they're done up tight, I also tie them off as well. So just pay attention to how the van comes, and put them back like that afterwards. It is important to sort of get them tight, because as long as the roof is tight, you're not going to get air coming in the front, and you won't get wind noise. But if you do them up loose, you get wind coming in here, which will make it noisy, and obviously could eventually try to lift the canvas up. So I think that's everything. I hope that video was helpful. and not too long and rambly. If you do have any questions about the van whilst you're on your trip, then give me a call or a WhatsApp, even if it's early or late. I'd rather hear from you if you need something than hear at the end that you were struggling with something and were too too embarrassed to ask. So do get in touch if you need something. Have a fantastic time in the van. Thanks very much. Bye.